Now you note down this formula. Probability of an event. Number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes. Favorable outcomes, which are, suppose we are throwing a dice and we are getting 2 and we are calculating for 2, that is the favorable outcome. Means what question is asking exactly for what we are calculating the probability, that is the favorable outcome. And the total outcomes is sample space. Just now we have discussed about the sample space. So total outcomes you will get to the sample space. Now what is the meaning? This is P. This P means probability, and this for event. One more thing I am telling you: always will calculate the probability of an event only, not the probability of sample space. So event can be any according to the question. Question will ask you, and question will give you the event. For what event we have to calculate. E, here we can write, means suppose events are two, one for even number, another for odd number. So we can write A and B also if it is not given in question. Otherwise we will take the questions, what question is saying exactly A event B. So it can be any. And the sign of the probability will take P only. Now here probability of an event. Complete we will call probability of an event is equal to, this is the mathematical formula, N S means the total possible outcomes, and E it means the total favorable outcomes. Now few things you note down these formulas, and now probability of an event will come always greater than equal to 0 and less than equal to 1. Why greater than equal to 0 and less than equal to 1? Here we will write the total outcome. Here we will write the total outcome. Here we will write the favorable outcomes. So we know favorable outcome, maximum favorable outcome can equal to the total outcome, but not exceed from the total. So the value can come, both can equal, but this favorable cannot more than the total outcomes. So value will come always less than equal to 1 and greater than equal to 0. And favorable outcome can also 0. Suppose I am throwing a dice and 7 will come. Outcome is 0, it means no outcome. But negative will not come. So in this case it will greater than equal to 0. Means this is the most important part. Yes, you note down this point. Probability always greater than equal to 0 and less than equal to 1. Okay, suppose one event's probability is equal to 0. What we will call, means probability is coming 0. Impossible event. That event we will call impossible. You note down, impossible event probability will be 0. And suppose one event probability is coming 1. It means sure event 100%. I am saying that I am throwing a dice and number will come from 1 to 6. From 1 to 6 any one number will come. Definitely 100% sure number will come. If I am saying I am throwing a dice and 9 will come, impossible. 1 to 6 any number will come. I am saying I am throwing a dice and real number will come. All numbers are real, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So probability is 1 here. So these two, note down impossible event and sure event. Impossible event and sure event. Now next topic, not topic in this next part, complementary event. This complementary event I will explain you by this short example. Now you see here, a batsman hits a boundary 6 times out of 30 balls. Okay, so in this our total outcomes of balls are 30 and favorable outcomes are 6. Is it correct? Favorable outcomes are 6. Yes, it can be. It may be wrong and it may be correct. But what is the circumstances when caution is still not in caution, not written exactly what he is asking? Okay. Suppose if question is asking the find out the probability that he did not hit any ball. So that time this will not be the our event. So that time our event will change. In how many balls he did not hit any boundary? 24 balls. So first we will read complete question. First thing keep in mind, the reading of the question is most important part. Still we cannot say this is the favorable outcome and this until we will not read complete question. Now, but total outcome will not change. These are the total outcomes. Now I'm asking, suppose find out the probability that he hits the boundary out of these 30 balls. So the probability, this probability I'm giving event 1. So he hits the boundaries in 6 ball. 6 times he hits the boundary. 6 out of 30. We can write here 1/5. This is the probability. Suppose in another case, find out the probability he did not hit any boundary. So that event will be 2 is equal to 20. In 24 balls he did not hit any boundary. So the probability of that event 24/30 from 6 4 time and 5 time 4/5. Got it? This. Now I'm telling you what is the complementary event. Complementary event. Suppose I'm saying whenever we are throwing a dice, okay, then we know total outcomes. Now I'm asking, suppose I'm throwing a dice, okay, and then I'm saying 2 will come. The probability 2 will come 1/6. Okay, 2 will come and 2 will not come. These two events are complementary events. These two events are complementary event, and some of their probabilities will come equal to 1. Probability of event plus not the probability of that event will come 1. I am telling you what is the meaning of this bar. This means not, or we can write E not also. These things are same. E bar we are writing, or sometimes we can write like E not. So both the meanings are same. What is the meaning? Exactly, the question is this: in throwing a dice, 2 will come or 2 will not come. So like just now I'm showing you with this example. Probability of an event, he will hit the boundaries and he will not hit the boundaries. Sum 1/5 plus 4/5. That base is 5. 1 plus 4 is equal to 5/5 is coming 1. So these two events are complementary events. And suppose one event is given and question is asking another one. So how to calculate? Suppose we are calculating for probability of an event, but already given the not happening, probability of not happening that event given, or in the another way. These are not different formulas. This is the main formula you note down. First thing, this one. Another is this. suppose we need to calculate the probability of an event not happening. So from 1 we'll subtract the probability of an event. So these two events we are calling complementary event. Suppose I'm telling you, in through one die 3 will come. Probability is 1 upon 6. 3 will not come. 3 will not come means 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 can come. So 5 upon 6. So 6 LCM 1 plus 5. 6 upon 6 value is coming 1. Means these are the complementary events. So guys, so प्यारे बच्चों, note down about the complementary event.